Welcome back to Trade Pro FX YouTube channel. So today we are here back with another amazing video. There is this challenge which has been a very big challenge to most of the traders or most of the people who want to start trading. All those people who wish to start trading. So that's how the way to do the analysis, or how do you know that now during this period of time the market will go up or down, and I'll be showing you a very simple way, and then we will be doing a certain analysis with the current market currently. And you know it's very difficult to enter a 1 minute candlestick, but I will be showing you how to spot such sniper entries. So this is volatility 25 index, and as I say, it represents daily candlesticks, each daily candlestick that is 24 hours. So we will be first be talking about how to identify the trend lines. So how do you know the trend lines? Number one, you pick that line named there as the trend line, and then for the trend lines you just mark either 2 or 3 areas that you can see me trying to mark there. So you just mark 2 zones or 2 cross areas that the line passes and touches. So you can see at that point I've placed that line, the trend line. So then normally the market tends to reach at that point, and then it does a reversal. So it doesn't work every time, but on the upper time frames it normally works better, because you can know what are the points to go to the lower time frames and join. So you can see this is number 1, number 2. Those are 2 points so that the trend line has touched, meaning we wait for this part here, and you can see a false breakout on the previous the second one here, but we still wait for a good confirmation to enter a trade. Remember, this is daily candlestick, a daily candlestick. So we will just go to the down candlestick, the time frame to maybe 1 hour, and see the entries. You can see this candlestick gave a false breakout, and someone will now have decided to move up. You can see this area I've marked there. That now is the area which someone should be concerned. So you don't just enter blindly, just thinking that now because it has crossed I enter any market. That was 25 the 24-hour candlestick. So let's go to the 1 hour. So let me tap again and go to the 1 hour and illustrate well. Let's reload. And remember guys, I'm doing this using a mobile device, because I don't want anyone to claim that he or she needs a laptop to do so. No, you can use your mobile phone to do the analysis that you see most of the people doing. So you have like this trend line again. This is let's draw this. We want to see 2 to 3 touches that the trend line touches as the market tries to make the higher highs and the higher lows. So let me pick the brush and show you. You can see this area it has already touched, so the market probably might go up, and that's the point. So remember, this is at 1 hour, so maybe going to the downsides, I mean the lower time frames, I can enter an uptrend for like 1 minute, because I've already seen the candlestick, I mean the 1 hour time frame, there is a potential tap on the trend line. So meaning I might be aiming to move higher. Moving to these 15 minutes, we can see there is a very bad consolidation at this area, but we already know we will give a shot at the lower time frame, like either 5 or the 1 minute. So we will analyze all of them before I take any trade. So looking at these 15 minutes, we can spot there is also a trend that the market is moving, as it is creating the higher highs and the higher lows. So still the market has not touched any point at the trend line. That's the volatility 15, that's volatility 25 15 minutes candlestick. So let's see how it normally behaves whenever it touches either the trend lines. We can see at this area here the candlestick touched twice, then the third time it went slightly a bit up and then went down. So guys, don't forget I'm using my mobile phone. You can see, so you can see at these areas here the market touched the trend line and then pushed the market up, as you can see at this area, then broke out and it went into a very big consolidation, as you can see, before it is went again up. Remember, this is 15 minutes, and when we were at the 1 hour, you could see the market was making higher highs and higher lows, so the trend was up. So that's why it shows that way. So let's now back test again to the back side. You can see that was a big consolidation on that area. Let's just want to show you how these trend lines works. So look at this. This is a very good trend line moving downwards. So whenever the market touches the up trend line, so you just mark the first ensuring that the line that you have put there shows 1 or 2 touches. So you just mark that way. You can see at that point there is more touches. So whenever the market would reach at that top area, the market would reverse. So no, that cannot be a good trend touch, so I'll just push it down. So you can see this one. Let me pick my brush so that I can illustrate what I'm saying. You can see how the market went. So using my brush, let me pick that brush and show you these areas here. Those areas I'm marking with a circle. You can see the market will reach there and then it moves down. It reaches there and then it moves down. It reaches up, moves down. So beginners, you can use the trend line. It doesn't matter how, you just look for the higher time frame or good entry points. That now, because today I'll be showing you how to look at the trend line and then look at the candlestick analysis by just looking at the order blocks, fair value gaps. Very simple, and we make one sniper entry and you will see it will work, because when you do your analysis these things work. So let's move to the 5 minutes. At the 5 minutes we can see that the market is currently moving down. Let me look at anything signifying anything. So looking at the 5 minutes, now see how someone does. As a good trader, this is how you do your analysis. Looking at that 5 minutes, remember we are looking, we can spot there is a bit some resistance. So I'll just come pick my Fibonacci retracement, and I have taught about how to use the Fibonacci retracement, guys. So if you are watching this and don't know how to use this Fibonacci retracement tool, kindly go back to the videos and look at the how to use the Fibonacci retracement tool. I've shown you this strategy of using the Fibonacci retracement tool, and it works very well. It gives you very good entries. So if you are careful and you know how to use it, you can spot very many entries on the MT5. So if you have not watched how to use this Fibonacci retracement tool, go and watch and see how it does. So you can see I've placed the highest point and the lowest point. So I'll pick my rectangle and then mark at the 50% area. That's the 0.5. So I want you to see. So let me just pick this one. So there is the settings that you need to check. So you just uncheck the 7, that one, leave the 1, then remove all those below, and then you can move the 0.2, leave now the 4 of them, and then the 0.5, you can see where the 0.5 is. Let me mark using a rectangle at that area, and you will note whenever the market reaches at that area, it either gives a retracement to a a change to the upward or downward market. So you can see whenever the market has reached at the 0.5, it has shown us the market has moved up, and it has, whenever also the second touch it has reached at that area, it has moved up. Looking at that point, we can see two double tops. So you have to learn all these things, guys. I've thought about also the patterns. You can see two double tops there, so I just mark it with a horizontal line. So you can see those two double tops, and then it acts like a support at this current market, meaning the market will push upward, and then it's just that simple. So you just pick your long position. So let me delete this again and put it. So this is a sure entry that the market is going to move up. It is a sure entry that now the market is going to retrace and move up. So if I was to scalp now, I'll just have taken a trade now. So the first thing is, you know what, you remember to take the risk reward ratio 1 ratio 2. Then from there, if you put your ratio 1 risk reward ratio 1:2, from there you do what, you go to backwards, back testing from the back, and then confirm whether the 1:2 is good for your trade to pick at that trade, or you can adjust. So I'll just put 1:2, and as you can see here, so looking at it, you can see at this point we have picked a 1:2 as it is. So let me leave it at that point. So you will just look at the previous highest point. That's where the market might change its direction. You can see there is a fair value gap here, so you must be very careful as a trader. So the market, even if it retrieves back, it will come to sweep or fill that inefficiency or that fair value gap. So whenever the market reaches at that area at along the center, you can see I'm drawing that. So whenever it touches, even if it decides to move backwards, it will just be trying to fill that inefficiency. That's the fair value gap in between there. So with that, you are strong enough that you can pick a trade, and without any worries. So you see the market is trying to make a decision. So I know even if it retrieves, it will still table that, fill that inefficiency, and still go back. If it does, it will move to my complete direction. So as you can see, still the candlestick is moving up, and that's the target. So we are at the 5 minutes. I wanted to show you how to scalp on the 5 and the 1 minute. We have already seen that on the 5 minutes we are moving up. We have no issue with that. So what you have to do is first, on the 5 minutes, move to your left and then look at the previous high. So on this case, we can see there is a previous higher high here. So we will still adjust our take profit. So at that area, seems the market, whenever it reaches at that area, the market might change the direction. What we know now is that it is guaranteed we must go up. So what do? You can go to the 1 minute candlestick and check how the candlesticks are forming, whether you'll see an order block, whether you'll see a fair value gap on top, where that the market is trying to push to get and fill that inefficiency. So all those things, you will just look at them. So you can see I cannot see my time, so I'll just move to count back close. You can see it's 3 minutes 27 seconds. So that's it. Let's now move to the 1 minute. Because already we can see that this is 5 minutes, we are moving up. So you can see I've adjusted that. So I first adjusted it to the 25 the 5 minutes, and then I still adjust my stop loss to that area, because I know if the market tries to retrieve back, it will still sweep that and fill that inefficiency and move to the up direction. So by just looking at that, you'll note that the candlestick currently forming is moving on an uptrend, so we have no issues. What we have to do now, I've already set all the requirements, and you can see it's almost like one candlestick or 2 candlesticks up to reach my take profit. But now we want to scalp now using the 1 minute, so that you can place a buy order, maybe on you can now purchase a buy order on uptrend on your broker. So you just now you have already analyzed on the 5 minutes, you have confirmed that the market is moving up, and you have no worries that now the market will go up. You have no worries. So the next thing you can do is now to go to the 1 minute. This is the area most of the people don't not understand. So tap to the 1 minute and then now check the key things. So you can just look at it, the candlesticks that are formed from that area. How are they? The sellers tried to push the market down, but there was a very uptrend or a bullish candlestick that pushed the market up, showing that the market was is now on a clear uptrend, and it has engulfed that bearish candlestick. So we are clear that now we are going up, we have no worries. Then look at these points, we have reached at that point, so that becomes as a support also on our 1 minute candlestick chart. So you can see where I've drawn that the market has tapped to that point, so definitely now we are shooting up. And what's our target? And look at these weeks here again, the candlesticks forming are creating very long behind, leaving long behind weeks. So meaning the market is, the buyers are taking over this market usually at this 1 minute candlestick chart. So if the buyers are taking over, you can be sure that you have no worries to exit that market, that we are moving to the up direction. So we have already adjusted our stop loss and our take profit, so we have no worries. So let's look now and wait. We can see that candlestick is trying to move down, but we are confident enough that it will move to the up direction. So let's just observe how the movement of this candlestick will be behaving until we hit our take profit. Today I don't want to go start trading on the other side using the Deriv MT5. If you know how we do it, you have seen before. What I want us is just to observe the formation of this candlestick. We want to hit our take target profit on top, on that line, the blue line there. And if it doesn't touch, we still wait for it to touch exactly. It might reach there and reverse. It might reach at that candlestick because that's the resistance point of the market. So we must wait for the candlestick to reach and tap close past that line slightly a bit, or just slightly touch that point. You can see the market is moving up, currently at 25, 23. Sellers are trying to push the market down, but the trend is now on an uptrend. We have no worries that the buyers have already taken control, because as we observe the current market, we can see very long wicks on the lower part. What does that show? That the market is now pushing up. So you can see we have completed that candlestick. Let's wait for this one, whether we will reach to the top part. So stick with me here as we just wait and see how the candlestick is behaving. Just look at it. The candlestick is at 43 seconds, 42, 41. I love scalping using the 1 minute because you know, you can see, or if you are impatient, maybe you can see how the market is moving. The candlestick is trying to close. It has already engulfed our candlestick, our green candlestick, and I'm happy it's trying to make those long wicks. So we wait to see, trying to engulf, but remember our stop loss where it is. We already know that the market will move to the up direction. Why? I've told you all the reasons why we can say that the market will move to the up direction. Look at the candlestick wick. Just look at that candlestick wick. It's showing that buyers are in control. So just look, almost tapping our wow. That's it. Let me zoom in so I can see that it has touched it. If it has not touched, I won't exit that market until the uptrend is hit. So we have seen, we can see it has not hit that point well. So I won't exit because I usually tell you here at Trade Pro FX, always have your strategy, have that courage that your strategy must work. See, we are trading on the 1 minute, so I'm very sure that it must scoop that point and move up past that candlestick. So we can see 10 minutes remaining, 10 seconds remaining, 0706. So I have no issues. I must wait that good candlestick to touch the up direction, that take profit we have put there. So we will let's adjust to that exact right that we drew there and said that that's the point the market, right? Make its change of direction. Let's see and wait, and we can see at 27, 26, remaining 25, 24 candlestick moving up to our direction, to the uptrend. So we are waiting for it to completely hit our take profit. Our the first candlestick did not hit well, so we are waiting for it to exactly hit that point to our take profit. I normally request you guys, if you have a good strategy, work towards and reach that goal, because without that practice you will never get by just assuming that now the market will have gone to your direction and exit from here. Maybe the market can change the direction from this part. So you have to wait and see it hit that take profit, and you will be knowing that even if you are out and not checking your trade, the take profit will be hit well. So we can see that candlestick almost hitting. So that's it, guys. That's it. We have already hit. Let me pick my brush and mark a tick. As in completely let it hit well, and we call it a day. Thank you guys for watching and keeping tuned to this area here. You can see we have reached at our take profit 1. Bye guys.